Sikaliwe. I live in Randfontein, in Bongweni. It's a small town. My mother is a single parent. She had to take care of me and my brother. And I have made her aware that I'm not going to make it if I'm not studying. I wasn't ready to go and work as a switchboard operator or a musician, as most blind people do. She just said, as long as I do my best, she will make sure that I get the funds. She was not in a position to fund my university fee, neither rest or tuition. So I actually applied for a student loan, which was going to be the only way I was going to survive. I was sponsored by JB Max when I was at the University of Natal. That is when my mother was a mine worker. So she heard about the bursary and she made an application for me and I was selected.
The JB Marks Education Trust Fund was established for the benefit of the members of NUM, their spouses, and their dependents. NUM realized that there was high literacy level amongst its members, and then they wanted to, do something about that. So, as you know, NUM is a union that does not just negotiate for improved condition of employment for its members, but the union is also doing something to contribute to the transformation of the country.
The Manukas Investment Trust is the funder of JP Max. So the JP Max is the beneficiary of the Manukas Investment Trust. Education is important for the union through the trust to improve the quality of life of its members and their beneficiaries. Mine workers, that they've been the most downtrodden workers in the economy, second to the agricultural workers. So we think through this intervention, it improves the dignity of the mine workers. It gives us a pleasure to be able to contribute towards the improvement of the quality of life through the intervention by giving them bursaries through JP Max, that as they qualify, families that they come from, they are able to assist them and sustain them.
Tebogo Selokolo is one of the graduates that has made us proud. He's a 2012 SANSA Award winner in microbiology. He's a very dedicated young man. Our 2010 alumni winner, Dr. Mataila, is a medical doctor who works in Natal. He's one of the doctors who was involved in the establishment of the circumcision project in Natal. The aim is to assist with the reduction of HIV infection in the province. And we also have one of our graduates, Danki Sopito, who was also involved in an ANC research project. This was a project assigned by ANC to make a research on the nationalization issue, and the research report is now a public information. Those are a few of our achievements by some of our graduates.
The Mine Workers Investment Company was set up primarily as an investment vehicle for the Mine Workers Investment Trust. And in that way, the profits that the MIC makes are used to fund the social projects of the trust, which includes the JB Max program. Well, we believe that education is important, and that's why we're running such a big bursary program, simply because when you educate an individual, then it helps to uplift the family, it helps to uplift the next generation that's coming. It also helps to uplift the communities from where they come from. They then contribute to the country at large. They contribute in terms of either running industry or commerce, and also in government. So it's important that we do educate our youth, because they are the future of our country. I think the awards are important because they're a platform for our students, that we actually showcase the students how well they've done, and to encourage those that are coming after them to work as hard as what they have worked. It's also a platform for us to show our partners that we work with that the money that we do make from the investments that we have is put to good use. These students also use this platform to make sure that they can network with some of the members of industry. I think it's important that we look at support programs for our learners, because our learners come from rural areas and they are also learners that don't always have the top results in matric. They just manage to pass grade 12 and they have a university entrance. And in that way, the gap between high school and university is quite large, and it's important that besides the tuition that they get from the universities, we help to provide all other assistance, support, whether it be extra tuition, whether it be mentoring programs to make sure that they do pass their university studies.
I would like to thank NUM leadership for coming up with their visionary thinking of establishing such a sustainable entity such as JB Max.
JB Max, I just want to really show my appreciation. Actually, when they gave me the bursary, they didn't even want to know whether it's a able person or it's a person with a disability. They just gave it to a person who they thought that was deserving. I would like to say, JB Max, keep it up. You're really making a great contribution in South Africa as a whole. You're really making it an effort to seek for those who deserve, and not only those who are already high and who are already having other sponsorships. You're making a special effort, and I would like to say, keep it up.